You might think, why doesn't this feel like it's working? You're budgeting, you're investing, you're saying no to things you used to say yes to. So why does it feel like nothing's changing? This is one of the most frustrating parts of money. You can be doing the things right, and emotionally it feels exactly the same as doing nothing. Your bank balance doesn't look dramatically different. Your lifestyle hasn't exploded upward. You don't feel ahead. So your brain starts whispering, is this even worth it? But that feeling right there, that invisible middle, is where most people quit. Not because they're bad with money, but because progress doesn't feel like progress. And today we're going to fix that. Before we jump in, as always, this isn't advice, just sharing insights for you to be able to make your own decisions. Here's the real issue to call it out. Most of us secretly expect financial progress to look dramatic, like a rocket ship, a viral success story, someone who made it overnight. But real wealth doesn't look like that. Real wealth looks boring. It looks like slow raises, steady investing, incremental improvement. The problem isn't your effort, it's your expectation curve. If you expect explosive growth, even steady growth feels like failure. And that mismatch creates discouragement, even if you're objectively improving. Your brain is comparing your quiet progress to someone else's highlight reel. That comparison makes steady growth just feel invisible. Here's what almost no one explains clearly. Wealth compounds, and compounding is deceptive. For a long time, it basically looks flat. You invest $5,000 and it becomes $5,400, then $5,800. It doesn't feel life-changing, but compounding doesn't grow in a straight line. It grows in a curve. It's flat for what feels like the longest time, then suddenly it bends upwards. The early phase feels pointless, but mathematically, the most important phase is that phase. It's like pushing a snowball. At first, it barely grows, but every rotation adds more. Eventually, it starts growing faster than your effort. The reason progress might feel invisible is because you're likely still in that flat part of the curve. That doesn't mean it's not working. It just means you're early. Now let's talk about something uncomfortable. Sometimes progress feels invisible because we cancel it ourselves. You get a raise, and within months, expenses rise too. A better car, a better house, more subscriptions, more "we deserve it." Your income went up, but your net worth didn't. So emotionally, nothing feels different. You're working harder, earning more, and still feel stuck. That's lifestyle inflation. It's subtle, it feels earned, it feels justified, but it erases visible progress. If income rises 10% and spending also rises 10%, you're basically running on a treadmill. There's a feeling of forward motion, but zero change in position. Here's another reason progress feels invisible. You're likely measuring it against other people, but you're only seeing the surface of their highlight reel. You see the vacation photos, the new house, their awesome new car. What you don't see, the debt, the stress, the arguments they have with their partner about money, the financial insecurity underneath. It's like an iceberg. You're comparing your full reality with all the human struggles and challenges that you have with it to someone else's hand-picked highlight slice. That comparison isn't fair to make. It's intense and makes steady progress feel small. And small feels insignificant. But small, repeated consistently, becomes massive. If you stop measuring against others and measure against your past self, you'll notice something important. You're not stuck, you're building. So here's the shift. Stop measuring money by how it feels. Start measuring it by data. Net worth trend, debt decreasing, investment contributions increasing, consistency month over month. Those are the real indicators, not your car, not your house, not your highlight reel moments. If your net worth is slowly rising and your debt is slowly falling, you're winning, even if it doesn't feel exciting. Financial progress is quiet. It rarely announces itself, but tracked over time, it becomes undeniable. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The path to financial stability is boring. There's no daily adrenaline hit, no dramatic breakthroughs, just repetition. Invest, wait, invest again, wait longer. Just water the plant. It's like climbing a staircase or a mountain one step at a time. Most people who build real wealth aren't more motivated. They're more consistent over a long period of time. They don't quit during that flat part of the curve. They understand something powerful. Boring works. Now here's how you could fix the invisible problem. You make it visible on purpose. You could track your net worth monthly. Track debt payoff progress. Use milestone markers. Celebrate small percentage gains. Turn abstract growth into something visual. Because your brain needs proof. When you see a chart trending upward, even slowly, your motivation changes. Progress doesn't have to be dramatic. It just has to be measurable. And when you measure it and you zoom out, you realize something powerful. You've been moving forward the whole time. Eventually, the snowball grows. The curve bends upwards. Consistency can compound into freedom. But here's the part most people miss. The payoff belongs to the people who didn't quit when it felt invisible. If you're in that stage right now, the slow, quiet, unexciting stage, that's the critical part, the foundation. Financial progress feels invisible because early gains are small, but small gains, stacked long enough, become much more noticeable. Stay in the game, because what feels invisible today becomes undeniable later. Please like and subscribe for more content like this, and we'll see you on the next one.